What's up guys, my name is Tsepo Mokoena and welcome to Varsity Roadmap. So, a bit about me. I hail from a small town of the Vaal Triangle, south of Gauteng. My various interests include playing team sport. I've got a love and passion for personal development and leadership development, and I love socializing and interacting with people. So here's a quote by Lao Tzu, and it reads as follows: "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Now, you wonder why I would read this quote to you perhaps, and it's pretty simple. I would like you guys to view this aspect of your life as a journey that's undertaken with a single step and a few more steps thereafter. What we're going to do is we're going to provide you with a few fundamental concepts to help you on this journey during varsity, and we trust that this journey will be a fruitful one. These three concepts are divided into 1. Academic excellence, 2. Social skills and interaction, and thirdly, the most important one, personal development. Now, these three core concepts form what you would call your ABCs, and if you could ABC, then you can definitely count up to 3. First concept, academic excellence. So guys, you guys are matric, you're quite familiar with your own routines, your own study methods, etc. So I'll not elaborate too much on that. However, what I do wish to share with you guys is some bro tips, some brotherly tips, some pro tips if you will. First concept, consistency over intensity. You guys would have heard the saying, how does one eat an elephant? Bit by bit. And that's how you should go about undertaking your academic material, or academic studies rather. Consistency trumps intensity all throughout university. I would encourage you guys to plan your work and then work your plan, and then marry your planning with consistent action. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Work hard and then work consistently. The second point under academic excellence is to seek mentorship. Seek mentorship. Success leaves clues. Look, there might be a senior out there who's already achieved the desired goal that you would want to achieve, who's already completed the degree that you want to complete. Furthermore, might be a lecturer here who's already got the practical experience that you would desire in the very vocation which you wish to undertake. So seek mentorship, build a relationship, ask questions, put people on the spot, ask about the successes, ask about the failures, and you'll be well on your way to being a successful student. And lastly, on the point of academic excellence, build a team. You guys are familiar with the saying that goes, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. So whether it's 1 or 2 individuals, whether you prefer working in a big team, the emphasis is work in a team in undertaking your academic goals. Each and every single one of you guys actually has something to contribute, and you'd be learning a fundamental skill, and that is working with people. The university slogan is leading minds. By coming to the University of Pretoria, you'll be putting yourself in an environment that stimulates the leading mind within you to be brought out. Furthermore, there are facilities and lecturers with reservoirs of knowledge. So if you want to be a leading mind, if you want to excel academically, follow these tips and you'll be well on your way. So guys, here's a personal story for you. So when I was a young warthog and being in first year and all, I had the embarrassment of writing 2 supplementary exams. Supplementary exams entail failing a module, but getting over 40% for it, but of course less than 50. So now, why am I sharing this with you? Well, in third year, I decided to be an academic mentor. Now you'd wonder, why would a person who just got 40% for a couple of modules decide to be an academic mentor? Well, my formula is pretty simple. I was going to teach my mentees what not to do in varsity. So, yeah, I had 2 mentees. One was studying BCom informatics, the other one was studying BCom law. And believe it or not, after giving them 1 or 2 tips on what not to do in varsity, they went about actually getting into Golden Key. So to achieve Golden Key membership means that you're part of the top 15% of the highest achievers within your specific faculty. Whilst they achieve that, I never wrote another supplementary exam again. And after that, we all lived happily ever after. So study hard, do the best, be the best that you can be, and if you can take the tips of getting a mentor, choosing consistency over intensity, as well as building a team, then I think you guys will have a fruitful academic leg of your varsity career. Right guys, so now after academic excellence, I'd like you guys to focus secondly on social skills and interactions. And now under that, firstly, in terms of social skills and interactions, diversity is your friend. Under diversity now, I'd like you guys to think along the lines of 11 official languages, 9 different provinces, international students. Put that all together and you've got yourself quite a unique alchemy. To take you guys on that point, you guys might wonder, why would I encourage you guys to have a diverse group of friends, colleagues, acquaintances and the like? Well, take it from me. As a guy who's born to a Sotho father, a Zulu mother, went to an English primary school, went to an Afrikaans high school, I actually found that having an experience of different cultures and being able to speak one or two, actually you can speak 4 languages, to be able to speak a variety of languages actually allowed me to be able to connect with a wide group of people. Now, being able to connect with a wide group of people then increased my influence to those group of people, and with an increased influence, I inadvertently developed a bigger capacity to lead. Now, to share a personal story in terms of diversity now, my love affair then with Zimbabwe started at university. By the time I was in res, after first year, I could speak quite a few words in Shona, and believe it or not, the Zimbabweans went about actually teaching me how to speak English, but backwards. So the word backwards would be cabwards. I don't know what diversity will do for you, but that's what it did for me. Secondly, under social skills and interaction, I would encourage you guys to experience and to explore. Experience, explore, make the most of your varsity career from a social point of view. Join societies, join clubs, join initiatives. Like, it could go as far as you and your friends going after the latest student food special. It could go as far as you guys supporting your boy cheese doing Varsity Cup. It could go as far as you guys watching your faculty, your residents, your society, whatever you guys choose to enlist in, and finding out whether or not that sports team that you're supporting right there can do it on a cold Tuesday night at LC. And last but not least, under social skills and interaction, guys, be authentic, stay true to yourselves, know your values, because in testing times, which there will be in varsity, those values, those beliefs, they will be your compass. Right guys, so we've touched on academic excellence, we've touched on social skills and interaction, so now I'll touch on the third point now. Personal development. That's a third leg of your ABCs, you're counting up to 3s. Now, personal development, in my honest opinion, will probably be your most important aspect of the 3. Why, you guys might wonder? Well, personal development is actually the foundational element. Now, if you work on that one, then it will build your capacity so much that it will be easier to undertake the next 2. Now, I'd like you guys to think of yourselves as human beings, as you are. You're a spiritual being with a soul, so you've got will, your intellect, your emotions, and you're in a physical body. So you need to be diligent enough to develop in those spheres. So in terms of your personal development, firstly, I'd encourage you guys to develop by giving. Now, underpinning developing by giving is service. Get involved in societies, in initiatives that encourage you or give you the opportunity to serve your local communities, to give back to your surrounding communities around the university, as well as initiatives that allow you to do something for someone else or another entity that cannot actually reciprocate what you do for them. Secondly, develop by receiving. By this I mean use the various platforms, the various societies, the various faculty opportunities that you guys have to, 1, build your capacity, And then two, to actually build a good CV. Believe it or not, extramural activities actually count for a lot. So build your CV, build it as widely as possible, and build it well. And last but not least, build good habits. There's a saying that human beings do not decide their futures. Human beings decide their habits decide their futures. So whether it's something small like building an evening routine and a morning routine and an evening routine, go as far as exercising and eating right, and I promise you, your brain will thank you for it. The ABCs and counting up to threes: academic excellence, social skills and interactions, and your personal development. Do them and do them well.